In this land of myth and mystery, traditions from an older, almost forgotten way of life survive beneath the surface. Finland's southernmost point is equivalent in latitude to Anchorage in Alaska. It's the end of April. Spring is coming. Taisto is more than a fisherman. The former woodcutter is an amateur weatherman. Whooper swans, Finland's national bird, are returning from their winter haunts in Denmark and England. He's after a special fish, a kind of bony perch.
Nyt tullo. Sehän tuli kun aikansa auttaa.
Taisto is examining the fish's dorsal fin. He reads the color of the fin to make his forecast.
Tämä alaku on tässä ihan kirkasta. Se on tämmöistä hyvää ilmaa. Vähän sattaa vettä. Kellen jakso tullut tuossa puolivälissä. On kuuma. Tulipaloja tulloo, ukkosta tulloo ja tuul.
As above, so below. Where temperatures drop to minus 30 degrees Celsius, survival is not easy. Finns are masters of the art of paying close attention to nature and deciphering its hidden signs. Their magically transforming world is a land of water and woods. Woodland shrouds more than 2/3 of the country. Nearly 190,000 lakes cover much of the rest. The Finns think of themselves as a race apart, neither Scandinavian nor Russian. In the middle of the country in Kainu are people who still keep ancient ways alive. Finnish forests are managed and have been since time immemorial. A woodman is stripping the bark off a 30-year-old pine tree. To protect itself, the pine trunk weeps resin. A layer will continue to build up for the next 5 years. Then it will be heated. The age-old process produces ash and a strong-smelling oily fluid. Tar. From the 16th century, Finland exported tar all over Europe. It proved an excellent preservative for ropes and wooden ships. It was in great and profitable demand by other countries' navies. Forests are Finland's greatest renewable resource. 75 million cubic meters are grown a year. Nonetheless, wildlife still finds a home here, including the animal the Finns call the king of the forest, the bear. Female bears normally have 2 or 3 cubs at a time. The young stay with their mother for the first few years. The greatest natural danger the cubs face is another of their own kind, an adult male. A grown male will attack and kill cubs even if they are his own. Mothers, on the other hand, will do everything they can to protect their cubs. Finns regard bears with affection and admiration. The presence of bears in the wild is a sign that the forest is in good health. And there are other creatures whose presence actively benefits the land. From spring to summer, vast numbers of migrating birds fly in from southern Europe and Africa. Even wading birds lay their eggs right in the middle of farm pastures. Curlews thrive here. 50,000 pairs choose Finland to breed. Oyster catchers here are undeterred by human activity. The villagers are getting ready for plowing. The plowman comes armed with wooden sticks. Farmers can't afford to be sentimental. They have to be practical. He carefully marks the location of each bird's nest for a purpose. It isn't just a love of nature that motivates these farmers. In this area, until 30 years ago, they applied chemical fertilizers and pesticides. In those days, farmers didn't hesitate to destroy any nests on their land. However, as a result, insects and rats multiplied. New kinds of pests caused havoc to crops. Since then, farmers have ceased to rely on pesticides. Instead, they leave the nests alone. The birds catch the unwanted insects and rats. Farmers here have learned from experience that working in harmony with nature can produce better results.